to Flosstube number 177. I am Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is one of my Scotty, Striker. And he always loves to get on here and be held and start a Flosstube. So say hey, Striker. Say hey, Grandma Jeanette and Belinda and Stephanie. All right. Okay, so this is a video about counted cross stitch, not dogs. And this is Winston, my other Scotty. This is Mr. Digger. So anyway, they always like to get on here and say hello to everyone. And it has been so hot down here this week. Here you go. That they don't even like to go outside and stay very long. And that's pretty bad. It got up to 100 this week. So yippee. But anyway, enough about that. So let's get started. I have a lot to show. Now today, I'm not going to show an Etsy designer or shop because I have something else I'm going to do because July's coming up and I'm going to do my Christmas wrap up. I will not be showing my whip go board because I have no clue where it is. Yeah. So anyway, okay, first of all, we're going to start. I just would like to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate being recognized when I'm out and about and you all coming up and saying hello. That just makes me so happy because I can't see you, but you can see me. So please, please, if you ever see me, please come up and say hello. Give me a hug if you'd like to hug. And, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you live and all that kind of stuff. That would be nice. I didn't get to do much Flosstube watching this week. The internet has been up and down because we have a big construction project going on at the end of our neighborhood, and it's just they're messing up everything. But that's why my video's late this week, later than I like it to be. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off a little bit different. This is going to be our free pattern time right now, and this is the 4th of July cross stitch. And I just happened to run across this. This is Craft with Cartwright, and it's a company in the UK. So be sure and go check this out. I will link this below. And it's a hoop design, but it's got all the wonderful things in it that we like. You know, our flag, fireworks, hot dogs, all the good things, stars, ice cream, sunglasses, party hats, you name it. But it's a really neat pattern, and I thought it would be nice, you know, considering that, you know, the 4th of July is Thursday. So that'll be exciting. And I wish everybody a happy 4th of July. And I'm just very thankful that we are free in our country. And I just thank everyone that, you know, has made that possible. Okay, I had talked about Just Cross Stitch magazine last time, and I had 2 cross stitch magazines to give away. So I had a drawing, and I figured I wouldn't make the video any longer by putting the pick on here, but our prize winners are Vicky Pickstock 69, and that's VICKI PICKSTOCK 69. Vicky Pickstock 69. Congratulations. My email will be listed below. If you will email your address and your real name instead of your YouTube name, so I'll know who to send it to, because I don't think the post office would like a YouTube name. I'll be glad to get this in the mail to you this week. Also, the next one goes to Marlene Zager, 4487, and that's MARLENEZAGAR 4487. Marlene Zager 4487. Congratulations to both of you ladies. And if you will get your email me at stitchingscotty@gmail.com, and I will get these in the mail to you as soon as possible. Okay, Just Cross Stitch has come a long way, and they've really done some good stuff lately. And pretty soon you will see, now not this issue, not this issue, not this video. Goodness gracious. I've got the 2024 Special Collector's issue of Cross Stitch magazine, and I'm going to be having one to give away in future videos. So be sure and watch for that. It's a great magazine, and I just hope that they expand their specialty issues. That would be really, really nice. Okay, so we've got some past FFOs, and they're all 4th of July FFOs. The first one I have is called Hats Off to Uncle Sam, and it's a Blackbird design. And this one's done on the little box I got at Quilter Station, and I used the Lady Dot Creates mini pom-poms. And this one's on 32 count, and it's 2 strands over 2. And I used some kind of over-dyed floss, but I'm not sure if it was Weeks Dye Works or what, but I want to say it's probably Weeks Dye Works, but whatever she called for. And the little box is really unique because the top just swivels around, and there's a little magnet that holds it in place. But I thought this was really cute. I like that. All right. And then the next one, this pattern's been discontinued for quite some time, but I'm sure that if you have a friend that collected these patterns, or maybe a shop that has some older patterns, they came on little brown cards. This is USA, and it's from Sweetheart Tree. Isn't that cute? And this is on 28 count probably. I'm not sure. The little charm came with a chart, and it's got some metallic threads, some specialty stitches, and it used a good bit of chronic. It really did. And it I just thought it was just very, very cute. I really like this. I've had this for quite some time, and I framed this myself. See, got my little thing. All right, and then we have from Cherry Hill Stitchery, Stars and Stripes Forever. I made this into a pillow, and this is on 28 count natural linen. I used 2 strands over 2, and I think it was DMC, and then I put the white rickrack, which I sewed around the edges, and I made the small borders. Okay, and then I've got red, white, and blue. This was a kit from Lizzie Kate, and if you check with your local needlework shop, they may have some of these left. I have seen 1 or 2 when I've been out and about, and also you can check with 123 Stitch. But this is red, white, and blue kit. Isn't that really pretty? Because see, it says red, white, which the white didn't show up too well, and then there's blue. And I made it up just like it was, and I used the jute that was provided in the kit and the fabric that they had. So I thought this was really, really cute. Okay, and those are my 4th of July past fully finished items that I had this time. Okay, so what am I working on? Okay, I joined in with Java Girl and Anna Wrote on Instagram with the B-E-E Tuesday Sal, and we are stitching what we got at Stitch West, and it's honeybees and stitching please from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Okay, and I got a little bit done. This is on 28 count white, and I want to say it's some kind of even weave, but I got the word please, and I got all the little button things done, and some little arrows and thimbles. So I was pretty pleased with my little project, my progress I got done on Tuesday. And it's 2 strands over 2, and they use DMC, and I'm using all the call for colors of the DMC flosses. And I have the other patterns to go with it that we got at the retreat. That was just a fun project, or fun retreat. And I've got it in my little bee bag that my friend Carmen made me. and gave to me at StitchCon. Yay! So that's how I know that that's my It Be Tuesday sale. Then my other stitch along, oh dear, where did it go? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, my other stitch along is the 12 Days of Christmas sale, Christmas stocking sale, and that's what I'm doing with Karen of the Stitching Owl, and we're also doing this with Annie the Proper Stitcher, Alicia the Fanciful Flamingo, Kathy of Two Needles Pulling Thread, and oh gosh, I know I'm forgetting some more people. And there were several that were doing it at StitchCon, so that was really great. But the book is 12 Days of Christmas Stocking Sale. And remember, I got number 1. It's a finish, but I've not fully finished because I hadn't decided what I'm going to do yet. But number 2, you know, there's 2 turtle doves. And let me see if I can show you this. This is the one thing I didn't do. Okay, hang on. Okay, there's the 2 turtle doves right there. Okay, so I got to start on one of my turtle doves, and I'm doing mine on black. And see, I've got a bird. Before I just had the top of his head, and now I've got a bird. And you notice I am bad to leave my threads in there, and I've got a needle so I can just pick it up and be ready to go. This is 28 count even weave. I think it's the Lugana. And I'm using 2 strands over 2 of the Call for DMC fabrics. I would have picked my own, but I'm not really good at picking colors, and I just wanted to hurry up and get started. And so I did. But I thought this was really, really beautiful. Okay, and the next one I've been working on, I got a little bit of work done on that, was the Stoney Creek Lord's Prayer. And I'm really enjoying working on this. It's really hard to put it down, and I want to hurry up and get it done. So I got a good bit done, but not as much done as I wanted to. This is on who knows what fabric. But look, I got all this done right here. Give us this, and then day, and then hour. I was just trying to work down on the page, and then I'm going to scoot over and do the rest. But I just love the borders on this, and the words are Swamp Water from Weeks Dye Works, and the rest of it I've used the colors that they call for, just because it was just so beautiful and I liked it just the way it was. Still got a ways to go, yeah, but it's coming along, so I might have it finished in this lifetime. But I've been trying to work on it almost every day, but I only got probably 3 days work on it, and I didn't get to work on it much because of work. So there was that. All right, and the next one I'm working on, or the next ones I'm going to tell you about, are my works in progress from WhipGo 2024. This month WhipGo didn't go very well because number 1, I was very busy. I went to StitchCon, and I had to make giveaways. I had to travel. There were a couple of days I couldn't stitch because of course I had to drive, and when I did stitch it was like, okay, this is it, 2 or 3 stitches. But I was supposed to do 5 days on the 25th hands-on design, and I think that block is just so cute. Well, I didn't make it, so 1 day out of 5 was all I got done. I just could not. And so I have 3 deer and 3 partial deer, but I'm making progress, so that's a good thing. So we'll talk more about what I'm going to do with this. This is on, well, can't remember. But anyway, it's 2 strands over 2. And this is on Chocolate Milk from Fabrics by Stephanie, and it's 28 count. And I just thought this chocolate milk was just so pretty. And I can't wait to get this done because it's beautiful. And I want to get it done before Christmas. And because it's a block, you can sit it around, you know, and you don't have to frame it or anything. And, you know, because you only have so much wall space. So this would be really, really good to get some more stitching done on that. But we'll see. But that was one. So I didn't get that one marked off on my whip go board because I only did one day. Or maybe it was 2. But anyway, it wasn't enough. All right, the next thing that I was supposed to stitch on. Hang on, I dropped something. You know, it's not a video if I don't drop something. Oh, goodness. Okay, sorry. I got this at the Farm Girl Dry Goods Retreat last year, and this is from Heartstring Samplery. This is Susanna's sewing box. And the reason I want to hurry up and finish it, because look at that box. They gave us the box too. And it's just gorgeous. And there were 3 designs, and I chose the one with the bunny rabbit and the birds on it, which I can't show you. And there's a deer and a bee and a tree. It's cute. And a flower. So I've got a tree. I didn't get anything done on this one this month. I didn't even pick it up. You know, you're supposed to work on your works in progress, but I was busy. I have 3 exchanges I had to do this month that you've not seen. And yeah, so I got a little bit distracted about that. So hopefully I'll get some more done on that another month. I'll get to play catch up or something maybe. Because it's beautiful and I want to get it done. I really do. Okay, so Jessie Marie Does Stuff is the facilitator and creator of WhipGo, which is like a bingo game, and it's works in progress. And you want to touch your, you know, works in progress, finish them, you know, get them done. And so she designed this, and she what am I trying to say? She calls 2 numbers on the 27th of every month. And what you do is you mark those off and you try to get a bingo. Or I always try to get my board covered, but this year it is not going to be happening. But, because I have deviated from WhipGo. But the thing is this month I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you the 2. I had to change one because yet again, I thought I had put all my works in progress for my WhipGo board together. I saw it I guess the last time I saw it was the week before I went to StitchCon. When I was looking through stuff, deciding what I was going to take. I've not seen it since. So I must have put it in a really safe place. So I changed it to Rose Air Blooming from Summerhouse Stitchworks. Because the first time I saw this, I thought it was just beautiful. So I would like to get this one done, but what I'm going to do this month for WhipGo, since I had such a bad time of it, is I'm going to do Christmas in July. Because both of my WhipGo picks are Christmas pieces. And I'm going to try to stitch on Christmas pieces every day except Tuesday when I do it's Tuesday sale, because my sale, you know, 12 Days of Christmas Stockings is also a Christmas piece. And then my 25th, I can stitch on that. But I want to do the Rose Air Blooming. I want to stitch on that. And I'm not really going to set like a, you know, just as long as I touch, let's say 2 days, okay, on Rose Air Blooming, okay? This is what I've got done, part of the border and a little bit on the inside. And this is on a 36 count. Oh dear. No, I lied. It's on 32 count Oaken Picture This Plus. That's why I thought it was 36 count. And I'm using all the DMC flosses. So this is so pretty. But I just thought that was just gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to work on some for my whip go, and we're going to touch more of these Christmas pieces this month, and that's going to be one of them. This will be the one that I mark off on the board, hopefully. And the other one, and I'm really excited about this one because so many people have finished theirs, and yeah, I fell off the wagon on the first line, and I said I was going to do 2 lines on this. So I'm still going to try for 2 lines on Welcome to the North Pole from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Okay, and what I've got here, I'm still on the second line. So hopefully I can finish the second line, which is the train line. Oh my goodness, what a lot of stitching, where it says toys up here. And then I'm going to go down and do the snowman line. So hopefully I'll have this much. If I do, I'll be surprised. So anyway, but this is on 30 count Portobello from Access Commodities. And this is what I've got done so far. This is my starting point. And I'm using 2 strands over 2. I had a time with these candy cane poles. They were just a hot mess. So I had to keep ripping those things out. And then, of course, there was a color that I was missing. And hopefully I can find it. I've still not found it, so I still have a little bit on the poles to do to fill in. But, yeah. So I'll be stitching on that. And hopefully I'll get 2 whole lines done. We'll see about how we do with that. Yeah. All right, so what else am I going to do? All right. Those were numbers 6 and 23. If I get, well, I won't have a bingo. I won't, because I don't have enough. But anyway, what I was planning on doing is I'm going to stitch on Christmas pieces. And one of the pieces I want to stitch on is one that I got at the Stitch and Thrift last year. It was a kit that somebody did not want, that they got at a, well, no, it was the Colonial Gatherings Club. And this is a Mount Vernon Christmas from Plum Street. And I love Mount Vernon. So I really want to stitch this. It's got all the finishing things, all the threads, everything. So I'm excited about that. I want to stitch on that. Then, Erin Elizabeth, yes, designed the Tree of Joy. Okay, and I started that. And all I've got done, well, I've got more done than I thought I did. And I've not ironed these, okay? But all I've got done so far is this. So hopefully I can, you know, work some on this tree. So that will be nice. And this is on natural color linen. That's just what I happen to have. And she uses DMCs. Erin Elizabeth makes really, really pretty. She designs some beautiful things. So that's another one I'd like to work on. Then, I went to Friend Stitch, and they had the Glad Tidings Gathering, and the piece that I got was called Great Joy. This was one of the 3 pieces, and this is it. Okay, and this is all I've got done on that. And this was just on a piece of Vintage Country Mocha that I had. And yeah, I got a ways to go on this one, but I'd like to get a little bit more stitched. But I think that's just beautiful. So that will be fun to stitch some on that. And I'm sticking these back in here because I don't want to get them mixed up. Then I also have, excuse me, from Priscilla and Chelsea of Stitching with the Housewife. Oh no, I lied. Excuse me. Country Cottage Needlework. I saw the black and I just assumed Priscilla. But Country Cottage Needleworks is ho, 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 and away we go. This is just adorable. And I've got a good bit done on it. And this is what I've got done so far. So, I've got a good bit done, so I could get some more done on that, because I just need Santa Claus, finish the houses, and the words, and I'm good. So that would be something nice to do. All right, then next, oh goodness. I had a friend get me this for, I guess it was for Christmas, yeah. And she got me the 12 Days of Christmas from Annabella's Needlework. I've got that. I've got the finishing fabric, the linen, everything, and all the floss. And I also have a cute Christmas salt box house too. Now I've not started any of these, but I would like to start the 12 Days of Christmas from Annabella's and Annabella's Needle Art, and do that, because I said I was going to start that. This came in the cross stitch Christmas mystery box, so that was very nice. Then I've made one of these Prairie Schoolers, but I would like to do another Prairie Schooler from the Christmas Visit. One of these patterns I would like to do. So, and I would be using DMC and the same material that I used for my other one. I think I made it and gave it as an exchange. I might even make the exchange again because it was really cute, and gave it away. But they liked it, so that was important. Sorry about the rattling. I'm gonna wait on that one. And then also I have, wow, I left this one on the hoop. Okay, this is what I've got done on this. This is a tiny, no, this is not. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and it's called Christmas Goodies. And this picture does not do it justice. My printer was running out of ink because this was a PDF. But isn't that cute? Christmas Goodies. But I'd like to get this one done because I think it's cute. And I did it on like a lavender. And I've started with the word cookies. Yes. So that was cute. So I've got plenty through here to keep me busy for that. And if I find the one that I misplaced, I would like to work on that. It was a Brenda Gervais Candy Cane Wishes, but who knows where that thing is. Then, yes, there's more. Last year, I started a stitch along with a group that I Zoom with, and we did We Santa 2023. Well, I did real good for a while, and then I fell off the wagon, as usual. Santa has no head, no hands, and no feet. But I got more on it than I thought I would. He's got a nice vest and part of a coat. And this is on 32 counts. So, I'd like to get him done. That would be nice. So, okay, and then I would like to do this one. This is one that I've not even started, but I think it is so, so cute. I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to have this, and I was going to start it immediately. And then, you know, this is called God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, and it's got 3 beds with men sleeping in them. Is that not too cute? So I'm planning on doing mine on, they have theirs on green Lugana by Witchell, but I'm not going to do that. I had this blue piece from, it's called Shimmering Sea from, well, I can't read the writing. So I don't know who it's by. But this is not pretty. But I thought that would be really nice to put that on. So I'm gonna try to do that. But it was really funny on this pattern. It says, my husband lovingly informs me that this is not what the line of the old Christmas hymn means, but this is certainly what I've pictured in my head since I was a child. There's nothing cozier than a happy Christmas nap. See, they're resting. So anyway, that's going to give me a few patterns to work on. And I'm just going to stitch a couple of days on each and, you know, just not put any pressure on myself because we've got a lot going on in July. I've got a birthday. No, I have 2 birthdays. My granddaughter's going to be a year old. My daughter's birthday, we're going to celebrate on July 4th. And then there's the Stitch and Thrift Retreat, July 19th through the 21st in Lexington, South Carolina. It's run by Kira Dobbs of the South Carolina Stitchers. She's so gracious to do that. It's wonderful. And I get to see a lot of good friends that live pretty close and some that don't. And then July 25th, I'll be going to Stitch, Florida. And that's being hosted by Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, and Annie, the Proper Stitcher. So I'm really excited, and I'll get to see Carrie of Tiger Lily again because she's doing something there, and just all my stitchy friends, and I'll get to meet some new stitchy friends. So that'll be good, even at the Stitch and Thrift Retreat too. So anyway, there's a lot coming up, and if you've ordered a shirt from me, they are being made now, and I'm hoping to be able to pick them up like July 5th or 4th for my daughter, and I'll get them in the mail, but I'll send you an invoice out so you'll know, you know, what you owe and all that kind of stuff. All right, thank you so much if you've lasted this long. I appreciate it. And I just hope that you will come back. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please comment. It would be great to hear where you live or what you're going to do. No, not where you live. How about what you're going to do for the 4th of July to celebrate? If you're going to stay home and stitch, that sounds good. If you're going to the beach, that sounds good. Spend it with family. Just put a little comment in there and just let me know. And congratulations to the 2 winners. Be sure and email me at stitchandscotty@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Happy 4th of July and happy stitching. Bye-bye, everybody.